am Wolfie, your host for today, and we are going to be playing Shadowrun Dragonfall today. And I believe it's at the end. And I've just realised my mouth fucking hurts, so I need to put, because I haven't put Bungella on my mouth today. I've got this ulcer on my lip. And it's really annoying. If I say load up Dragonfall, I mean load up. So yeah, while we're waiting for the loading screen to go on, let's do this. I personally am in the thing of, those guys are bastards. Which means that if the Dragon Slayer's a bad guy, the Dragon's a good guy. Admittedly, the Dragon did murder thousands of people, but I've got a feeling that woman's the Dragon. I know they can shapeshift, so. Okay. I believe this is the end game now. So today's stream will be the final mission. So, what's up, Dante? Pet. Woof. Okay, let's have one last look around. Actually, no, we did that last time. Don't even have to. I literally just remembered that we actually did do everything last time. But what I want to know is, how many people can I take on this run? Anyway, let's start. Because I'd love to take everybody. If that is at all possible. Damn it, yeah, I can only take him. Vindicator minigun. Massive health pool, really strong, tough as nails. Laser doesn't it? Eye mounted laser that designed for target, make it easier to hit. Repair. Gyro weapon mount. I mean, drone mod launcher. I think I'm worth it. I think it's worth it. I mean, we literally went through the entire thing with Apex to get this, so. Panzer drone. Oh shit, we're not gonna take a Decker. Damn it. Glory. I need to take Glory. She's too good. And unfortunately, I need to take Blitz. I like Blitz, I will say that. But I don't like him as much as the other characters. So I wish I could, but I have to take a Decker. Oh well, let's get this going. Sorry, Derek, but we got a giant minigun turret this time. And I've got a feeling that'll be useful. Return to our field. Van lurches forward, a smell of anxious sweat hangs close, thick inside, making the cramped vehicles even smaller. The streets of Berlin strangely quiet as you make your way past the city limits, as if the whole of Flux State is waiting for something, a calm before the storm. An hour later, the van rounds a corner. At the distance, you see the silhouette of Harfield Manor. Back by the light of the full moon, you can switch the van's headlights off to shift to electric. A short while later, you kill the ignition and roll quietly down the last hill, pulling to a stop at the side of the road. Birds of prey take wing from the tree above you, beginning nocturnal pursuit. You know how it feels. Okay. Sure. Apparently we're bringing a grenade launcher along. Once again, the grounds of Harfield Manor are silent save for the faint whistling of the wind. But like last time, the air is rank with foreboding. The night is swollen with the homicidal intent they're waiting for you. Last chance before things get hot, let's review the plan. We'll make our way across the grounds to the servants' entrance, taking down any security troops that threaten us along the way. Once we make it there, we take the freight elevator down to the lab. With Apex free, we shouldn't have to worry about the automated defences inside the complex. Some of them might even give us a hand. Good girl, Apex. She turns to face the hulking drone Apex has provided. And any security patrols of the courtyard, we've got this thing. The drone hovers in place, ready to take commands. Apex has anything to add? It must still be rebooting. Bind Von Claire, get to the freight elevator. So get to the lift. Private security offline. Error access doors to engage the website. Okay. Well, that actually worked. I wish people would shut up. Instead. Okay. They have a hellhound. Yeah, that ain't gonna hit. I'm a big ass tank anyway. Sure, why not? Hello. Holy fuck. That is my answer for this drone, is holy fuck. I'm very glad we helped that Apex. I think we did the harder part of that mission, but currently it seems to be paying off. We've got a minigun that... We've basically got that... You remember that troll that we had before? We've basically got that again. Defensive machine, Apex not found. Primary automated security system offline, secondary protocols engaged. This is the servant's entrance. Good night. Oh, not an FAP then. Oh. Goodbye. Can you not Overwatch? Oh, it's because there's someone already here. Blitz, you suck. What did that drone ever do to you, though? Ow. Oh, I can fire a grenade. Fire! Daka daka daka. Okay, that one was pretty simple. Oh, is there something over here? Yes, there is. Jesus. Wasn't the stash, why not? Hello. Another tier 3 medkit, I will take it. I'm guessing this is the server's entrance, so. Take a look at everyone's hit points. Fresh as a daisy. He's taking a hit, but he's got 120 health. Fine, fine. Good. What was that? Oh, okay, it's just the descriptions. I'll leave the panel alone. Glory. We need to get everyone up in here, I believe. And you know what? Blitz, it might not be the worst idea. Actually, see the door open. That's probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna... Oh, okay. Either the person who said what the was the robot. I guess he doesn't want to get into a fist fight with me. Okay, I think that's good. I think that was rather a smart idea. Let's go get everyone's hit points. Refresh the daisy, fine, and fine. Good. So they take a hit, but they heal after every combat disengage, so... Manual door locks engaged. Looks like we know the way to ban Apex. Looks like they know they can't ban Apex to be the watchdog anymore. Someone manuals up the door. Okay. There's a breaker over here. Is that anything? No. Okay, so we know those gargoyles are bad. Yeah, this battle drone was worth it. Thank you, Apex, you're a doll. Oh, shit. Really wish there was a reading button. That's 56 to hit. Yeah, it doesn't need it. Ley line. Nice, it's just that range of grenade. Nice shooting. Oh, I just cleaved him. Fire. Oh, that's not everyone. I'm just happy this I hope this dragon doesn't spawn. battle drone up there. Hi there. You're big. What the hell is that? Well. Oh, it's just there. Hey there, Grenadier. Is that? I'm assuming that guy's a mage. Yep. Grenade. Great. Oh, flashbang. We missed, thankfully. He's going, oh shit. Lots. Goggles, whatever. Didn't stand a chance. Keep the mage first. Confirm. Missed. Ow. Dick. Hey there, little mage. Yeah, the goggles are more of a threat. Burst fire the mage and make sure he's down. Just straight up blocked it down. Fucking hurt. Son of a bitch. Daka daka daka. I don't know what I just did, but I did something because it just gave me an achievement. Oh, did I just go over like 250 hours? Hey! I can be proud of that. So yeah, we're just going over 250 hours stream to this one. That is quite nice. What a way to end it as well. Or I'd to aid the first 250 hours, at least. Because I'm not, no chance in hell am I ending streaming. Good night. Oh, not enough AP to do that, so I'll just repair the... I'll just reload this as well. I'm not going to have to reload that either. Bop. Good job. So you can actually avoid those goggles, apparently. How much health do I have left? 75 out of 110. I will use a healing kit. Actually, Glory, you have a slow tier 1. Yes, you do. Okay. So I'm at 96, which is fine. It's sorry, Max, but you're kind of just a bullet sponge, whereas this big ass drone is a beast. Yeah, Apex drone. Unlock the freight elevator doors. Take everyone to the new location. The lab below. After making your way across the manor grounds, you find the servants' entrance open immediately, interior clear of any resistance. You find the elevator used during your prior escape waiting patiently for arrival, shudders to life now, ready to carry you down to a place below, to the place where Monica met Apex and the world turned upside down. The whole thing began. I really hope this drone can't be hacked. Okay. do that? Oh, there's Apex. Look. As you step through the room, you find yourself standing in a charnel house. A fresh corpse is spread across the floor and the metal tiles smeared with blood. Looks like Apex did what was promised. Eyes are locked to this, what are split open corpses as well. Yeah, it looks that way. Sweeping your gaze across the room, you see the variety of terminals all displaying error messages. Whatever security Apex provided here is offline now, leaving the machines unlocked and unprotected. It probably won't stay quiet in here for long. We should keep moving. We vibe intel in here. You say, good call, actually. See, this is why I like Glory. She questions, but then she goes, okay, reasonable. Oh, there's the terminal. Okay. Admin access granted. Thank you, Apex. How thoughtful. Key random, screen begins to flash, bleeper buried somewhere deep inside terminal chips and reboots itself, then screen comes live with text. Welcome, administrator, please text from the following. Hyperthermophilia studies artificial lymphocytes and monoclonal antibody production, hematite technologies for slowing radioactive decay, recent developments. Something. No. Okay, spellcasting this turn. Recent development. Surprising, the entry is relatively easy to read. Skimming over, you discover the scientists have worked on a variety of additional tweaks to the project called Panacea. Panacea is like a cure-all, I think is what it means, or something like that. It's definitely a medicinal term. Apparently the batch of artificial lymphocytes developed for the project recently been bound with an airborne RNA virus. Resulting microorganism infectious as the flu and exhibits a broadband capability to jump species barriers. There's also discussed bioagent Doom and the resident scientist's efforts to deconstruct it. It appears they were attempting to improve upon the formula in some way. Doom. Anything which people label the name Doom is not good. Apart from most of the game. Apart from the games. The games are pretty good. Most of them in any case. There's a moment of silence, the group absorbs everything you just read. Don't like the look at this. Don't look at it all. Have any insights about this? I think Panacea is a sort of delivery system for Doom. It's a virus, airborne and highly infectious. Yep, told you. Could use Doom antibodies on command, but the radioactive payload of Doom antibodies is stable, somehow dormant. Magical research is over my head, so I don't know how to ties it. I needed to bring Direct for that one. Makes me extremely uneasy with being. Doom is dangerous enough on its own. Don't like the idea of Von Claire tinkering with it. Blitz, any thoughts? I think we're wasting time talking about this, Chief. So if we stop it, it's all matter at the end. One more important thing is just stand around talking about it. Let's keep moving. Yeah, if I'd have brought Direct, he would have like had a magical insight, I think. And that's all. Yeah. Message flashes this panel at your approach. Apex, this estate littered with the detritus of any former life. Mechanical appendages that I have outgrown. I've instructed these devices to ignore you and slaughter my former captors. A small token of my appreciation for your assistance. Thank you. Error. Apex control entity set to attack allies. Thank you, Apex. Give it. I don't think I need to go quite as much into the I think using the stab attack on these guys is a little excessive. grenade. Hey, Glory. Bam. Oh, they kill. Crunch time. Apex Worry Star for giving me this thing. Let's do AP round. Oh, he missed, damn. Hey there. Should have been concentrating on me. Ow. A little bit of collateral damage with that minigun. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, hello. Terminal. Hack the account. Have your decker hack the account. Good. Various stuff. Email 1. Nairi, I know there's passed through multiple checkpoints to get outside for your smoke break, but that's no reason to break protocol and smoke in the lab. The material we're working on is dangerous and your lasers putting people at risk. Please don't let that happen again, Lily. 2. Dear Talia, please stop asking me where my work is taking me. I know I can't tell you that. I made it clear when we parted the train station last year. Security on this project is very tight and all our outgoing email is being scanned. Though we've been quite busy recently, I believe we are nearing the breaking point and I can come over to you and fix it. Aww. Klaus, again, excellent work on the venting system. Everyone is very pleased with your performance. Seems like only yesterday you were one of my interns and here you are, newly promoted department head. You had everything I told you earlier. You also have access to guard storeroom in the section. Use access code 1247 in case of emergency. That's for level 4 personnel and above, though, so keep it to yourself. Nice. Grenade! Glory? Nice shooting, guys. That drone is just a punching bag. Can't try that again, mage. This guy's an orc, right? He probably is worth the stabbing, because orcs have a lot of health. Burst fire on this fucker. Just completely blocked. He's got don't buy as much armor as me and not as much health, so... Goodbye. She's a grenade to the face. Let's get those clothes to work, Glory. Straight up yield. And throws a flashbang. Hi there! No, I've got Glory to finish it off. No point in overkilling. No point in overkilling that much with the minigun. Press a key. Ooh, hello. Welcome, Mr. Sister. Bosch, Hans, Volkrief, Adolf, and Dunev Ingrid. Read the first message. Oh, Hans. Organise all staff meetings to discuss the lab's safety. Everyone is overworked and overstressed, and it's perfect recipe for workplace accidents. Tell you we cannot afford any more accidents. I'm writing to request additional security for the animal testing lab. No large and vicious creatures can be without any more trained handler or staff, which is begging for another accident. You know that happened to Ran Witch. Okay, so there's some animals around here. Thank you for pushing the Hermetic lab online. You know that it'll listen to our requests. Research in Hermetic research has been doing make sure our work with the Panacea much more manageable. As the security lab. We just keep out as 1247, I believe. Yeah. What do we got here? Chroma kit. Damn. I've got 2 golds on me, and I don't think I'll get down quite that many times. You never know. Oh, cheers, Apex. How do I get in there? Oh, it's like a secret door. Crack in the right. This section. I don't even know how I'm supposed to get out of that stuff. But... Actually, wait a minute. No, that's the. I've got the security back in here. Yeah, Apex control sector attack allies. This is the way in. That I think that's the other way. Is supposed to be the way in. If you've not hacked the security. That's a big fucking troll. Enforcer. I think your dance is mine, big guy. He's got a lot of health. But I hit harder. Let's see. Hello, mage! Dak. Daka daka. Daka daka. We just healed him for a lot. Yeah, you're dancing with me, troll. Six damage. And decapitated him. Let's fire that guy. Reload. So he's not terrible. But this isn't awful in combat, it's just way better. Slice. Crunch. Hi there, mage. Hello! Oh. Goodbye! Oh, I only did 13 damage. Disappointing. Damn. He's got him out of cover. Guess I'll deal with him. Damn, this guy's wily. Heal through that. Yep. Oh, one sec. Let's see what everyone's health is. 96, 120, 85, 40, 45. Let's heal. You know, fuck it. Fuck you, Blitz. Panacea, sound machinery fade behind you in the venture further underground. Whoever built this facility is clearly well financed. It must have taken years to design, excavate, and build complex like this in secrecy. You continue through the dim lit halls, finally step into what appears to be another laboratory area. A corridor before you is deserted. Dr. Adrian Von Clare is somewhere within this facility, and with him, the answers you seek. Evidently these doors are not like of interest. Okay. No man behind the glass works furiously at his console, glancing up at you when he can. Cigarette dangles from his mouth, bluish smoke curling around his head, an overflowing ashtray sits on the table in front of him. Oh, it's Vauclair. The years have not been kind. His features instantly recognisable. Despite his age, he's still with a strong chin and the high cheekbones that you remember from Dr. Greenwinter's DVD. It's Dr. Adrian Vauclair. She approaches, stops what he's doing, look of intense irritation on his face. He clears his throat, and a harsh rasping sound emerges from the loudspeaker in his glass. So you're the Shadowrunners that Orden warned me about. I assumed you'd left a trail of corpses. In your wake. I was looking around. I've got a message from Paul Amsel. If you wish to speak with a security captain, that can be arranged. Reaches down, flips the switch, hears a loud thud, and the click behind the door locks shut. You'll find the blast doors behind you are sealed, and the laboratory you occupy is fully secured. An important precaution: keep the test subjects in there, and they are far more dangerous than you. Take a long drag on a cigarette. It won't permit you to cause any further harm, Shadowrun. You will remain trapped as you are for your own good. Panzer drone. New order. Shatter the glass. Drone rotates axis to face the window. The minigun ramps to speed in the moment within the spinning blur. Sound of tearing cloth, the drone sends a stream of lead towards the window. The bullets ricochet away, leaving the glass undelemished. Window between us is made of discotheque treated transplast. Whatever you'd like to do, you'll find it quite unbreakable. Baz is right, Chief. Nothing we're carrying can even scratch the coating. That glass is basically coated in diamond. We need a big ass bomb to crack through it. Grim says we're screwed. Now, I want to know why the hell you so violently interjected over my business. First, you break into my estate, which you didn't even know was mine, apparently. Then you spend what must have been a small fortune to track me down. You locate my AI, destroy it, then drive all the way out to my countryside, and finally you shoot your way into my laboratory. Leans forward, hands on the table, his eyes narrow into a piercing stare. So I have to ask you, Shadowrunner, who are you, and why in God's name are you here? Someone killed our friends, attacked our home, and I'm thinking that was you. Vauclair closes his face with a pale nicotine-stained hand and groans. Yes, that was me. It was the one who sent Apex and Orden after you. You're gonna pay for that, you bastard. Why attack? It was necessary to reveal the secrecy of my work for the greater good of all. I know I've wronged you. For this I am sorry. Says long rattling sound. Quickly turns into a violent fit of coughing. The sound echoes the loudspeaker. Collects himself, continues. Don't expect you to understand, nor do I have the time to explain it to you. Now I must know, how did you learn I was still alive? How did you even know to look for me? Did someone send you? Well, there was an adequate D&D storage device. Bunch of talk about... Yeah, I think that's the right one. And Vauclair starts sudden movement. Is yeah, it's like bloody close to your little brother. Vauclair starts sudden movement. His arm sends the overflowing ashtray flying the device out of ash. Bloody corpse? What do you mean? Where is Herbie? Explain yourself. Oh, you mean you didn't know? You killed him too. I mean, he's great. I mean, dead as a doornail. Somebody's pet eye fried his brain. More than that, he's great. You mean you didn't know? You killed him too, just like Paul and Monica. He jumps into the chair next to him, and so pretty shaking. I didn't. He suddenly overcame with another fit of coughing, stayed himself in the chair. Apex. I should never have trusted that thing. He closes his eyes, his head traces down the gaunt hollow of his cheek. Oh, Herbie, he thinks I've sacrificed for this world as, yeah, all for tonight. You killed my friends, asshole! I'm supposed to feel sorry for you? Just tell me what's happening. Flare with anger. It was my brother, damn you, my only brother. What's going on? I was about to see the end of the dragons. Not just firing all dragons. Oh, it's a dragon killer virus. Let me get straight. You had a bad experience with... that's a little harsh. He did just genocide like a population. few dragons at the dock. Powerful dragons. They will have a choice in the matter. Fumbles in the pockets, produces a fresh cigarette. It lights the shaking hands and breathes deeply orange glowed cigarette's first bite. When he exhales, the words spill out of the smoke. Firewing burned and murdered caused untold damage in their bestial rage. Until the Dragonfall, until I stopped her. Without destruction is merely a symptom of a greater cancer. Firewing wrought destruction with fire and claw. The dragons of today, Laufear, Duskine, Caldir. They kill and conquer with subtler tools, deception, manipulation and corruption. They use us as pawns, playing pieces, puppets in their millennium-old machinations. Oh yes, dragons are a cancer. One that will conquer and worse, destroy all of our humanity if we don't stop it. One of the meta-sized... One that... I have no idea what that word says or how to pronounce it. Metastasized? When the world awakened. I'm just going to go with materialized. I'm not ironic metaphor, since it was before over my own body that allows me to see it. Go on. I have leukemia, cancer of the blood, no doubt brought on by the radiation of the socks. It was when I heard doctor diagnosis I realised what I had to do, all my life's work and the time I had left. I'm sorry, Hermie, I'm sorry you won't be able to see it for yourself, I'm sorry I failed you. Still with a cigarette, grab fresh one. Tonight I will release my panacea into the world and the absurd instrument of dragging hands destruction. But the turn a large observation window fire and then raises the sleigh. Oh, you're big. Hey girl. Will be carried by the Firewing herself. Through the glass prostrate form of a dragon. Far below, an enormous set of shackles binds made of tube snakes in its body. Tubes connected cruel-looking apparatus have been mounted to a wall. Now you say we haven't got anything that can bust through that glass. Son of a bitch, look at that. You found her alive in the socks after all. Tonight Firewing will fly again. Infected with panacea, she will slowly destroyed from within, but before that happens she will provide a catalyst to the global transmission of the virus. Catalyst? What catalyst? As per the sight of the dragon below begins typing furiously terminal. Firewing's fire will carry the agent to the dormant state. Any metahumans exposed will become carriers and spread disease to other dragons. Carriers will be infected with panacea as well, but if not harm them, so non-dragons is a nuisance, nothing more. When a critical mass of carriers is achieved, my panacea will become unstoppable and spread across the globe at its tide. However, it does not reach critical mass, it will fizzle, die out, and become inert. Hence the need for ground zero, flashpoint for a mass infection event. I'm sorry, Hermie. I know you love your flux state, but that doesn't matter now, it must be Berlin. Hang on a second, you're gonna sick the Firewing on Berlin. To save the world, yes. For panacea to work, Berlin must burn. Sacrifice, one for the greater good. Firewing will breathe her infectious fire upon Berlin. Thousands will die. Through that destruction, virus will take the air. Critical mass of Berlin's metahuman population will be exposed. But no one will even think to quarantine the city until it's too late. The flux state lacks any centralized authority. Corporations will evacuate their own. Thousands will flee the city infected. Oh yes, Hermie, Berlin's perfect flashpoint. It wasn't supposed to happen tonight. No, but there's little intervention of yours and there's no choice. Let's see. Tonight's wind patterns dictate ground zero beat. Temple of Stromberg, highly populated virus will quickly move from there. It's only a few kilometers from Cousin Bazaar. When we find a killie book there, I'm going to enjoy it. Good girl, Glory. Nonsense, sealed 10 laboratory. Possible to stop me. Man eyes cigarette butt. Fishes around the pack of lights with a fist. If it turns console, microphone, something receiver, barely make out the sound of the boardroom. This again. Security will be here soon, and they will take care of you. Do not worry, you will not be harmed. The sacrifice I'm making tonight is necessary evil, it cannot be helped. As long as you remain confined, there's no reason to kill you too. How are you going to get Firewing to go along with this plan of yours? Oh, that's simple enough. Justice to his left. She has no choice. I was right, it is the woman! Gaunt woman with containment self stands rigidly, her face pressed against the glass, her haunted yellow eyes tracking her every move. Appears frightened, disoriented, lost, her mouth silently, a voice glass cage. So as soon as Green Winters found her true Firewing's astral form was separated from her body when she fell. You trapped her somehow. Yes, but that came later. In 2012, we took down Firewing with an experimental weapon. This device, suffice to say, couldn't fully predict how it would affect her. In 2036, I led the team to Socks and know what really happened to the creature I had slain. Found her alive, in a way. The dragon's astral form, her spirit, you might say, has been ripped from her body by the weapon. It was trapped inside a young woman living in the Socks. A mob of glowpunks revered her, treated her like a goddess. has transported the young woman the dragon's body here so I could study him. You mean she's been in that cell for almost 20 years? The old man nods. No choice. Creatures separated as an astral soul cannot live more than a few hours before they both die. It was highly intensity radiation of the socks combined with the magical creature inside it allowed the woman to live as long as she had. So, environment within a containment chamber mirrors that of the socks, allowed to keep Firewing alive for all these years while a bestial shell remains chained up below. Now, as for a physical form, that would be simple as well. Drilled a series of electrical charges directly into her skull. We'll release Firewing's body, empty of her astral self, so it'll trigger all the various instincts and primal urges left in her reptilian brain. She will unleash her fire when we command it. That's horrific. Astral dragon stuck in a jar, big dumb dragon's body rigged up to obey your commands. Got it. Sure, summarise as you wish. Here will prove me right. Nevertheless, I have done discussing with you. Firewing must fly, and Berlin must be sacrificed. Must be tonight. Now, where's that damned order? If you don't. Lloyd Stiffen's turned to face. It's like, you are a mass murdering bastard. And also, I like the dragons! They're evil pricks, but I like them. Lloyd Stiffen's turned to face you, anger washes across his face. It was a mass murderer of American dropped the atomic bomb in Japan? Yes! Miss Epic way to say yes, just as you are now. Did it for a cause to shorten agony of the war. True. It's still, like, nuts. I do the same for the good of the world. I'm not buying it, Doc. Ending a war and exterminating the entire intelligent species are two very different things. Don't be self-righteous. Drive a new species to extinction. Every single year in the fight. Dragons, at least, we have cause to destroy. Humanity is born to reproduce, to multiply, but dragons are born to acquire, to accumulate, to hoard. Both strive to bend the world to their will. Humanity has to conquer the air, land, and sea through sheer numbers. Dragons, however, employ different means altogether. Throughout history, they've allowed us to do the heavy lifting. They pull the strings. There are 17 great dragons in the world today. 17 ancient worms, millennia old, slowly dividing the planet. 17 piles of gold to nest upon, in front of our eyes. Once upon a time, they burned castles to steal the treasures we collect, laid waste to entire armies. But here in the sixth world, no longer about tooth and claw and fiery breath. Now, it's public relations, marketing, mergers, and acquisitions. You see it every day. Dragons on the Tridio with boardrooms. They gather influence, wealth, power. Continue hoarding until one of them says stop it all. Perhaps not in this cycle of the world, perhaps not in the next. But one day, one worm will stand alone triumphant. With all humanity as cattle, all the world is a prize. And that I will not allow. This plan killed your brother. Was it really worth it? No. Nothing can make that right. Nothing. Good. At least he understands that. Damn it, Hermie. Why couldn't you just let it go? Reasonable, Claire. Would Hermie want you to do this? He would not. You did not know my brother, Shadowrun. I do not presume to speak on his behalf. Hermie would support me on this if he knew what I know. I've watched hours of your brother's video footage one, Claire. Probably know him better than anyone alive, excepting yourself. You've watched footage? What makes you think you know the man? You know nothing. I know that he wanted you to stop all the years ago. He begged you to. He promised him that you'd try. Well, Claire fell silent. Whisper spoke. He's like, fuck you! I watched the videos. He's right, Paul Claire. Your brother died trying to save you. Don't turn back from this. This death will have meant nothing. No. That's enough. Hermie's death was a tragedy. I will not let you use to manipulate me. I'm trying! Okay, straightens look angry, but behind the anger it says a deep fatigue. Okay. It's not wrong, actually. There's worse things out there than dragons. Dragons are probably the strongest things out there, but there's nastier shit, as we proved by the fact that what's his name, Wolfie wanted to make sure that no insects could come through in the first game. Go to another pearl of wisdom from the Shadowrun. The great dragons represent an incalculable threat to our survival as a species. To spare them fear of some unknown nebulous Dane would be absurd. Besides which, there is nothing in the world worse than a dragon. I'm in a position to know. You've just about preached it. You're wrong. An astrologer told me about things that exist out of the metaplanes. Horrifying things you can't even hope to comprehend. Chuckle. What does that matter? Even your spirit stories are true. The dragons are what threaten us now. But the dragons don't exist in a vacuum. They're part of an awakened world's ecosystem at the beginning of time. Let's agree this is true. What does it matter? Smallpox since the beginning, but I don't see anyone crying over its eradication. False equivalence one player. Intelligent man, you know the dangers of your still. Dragons aren't smallpox. If you drive them extinct, they create a condition that never existed. Create a condition that has never existed for the whole of human history. There's no telling what happened after the result. I will not just sit back and take over the world. I must act. I will act. You're right, Vauclair, but this isn't the answer. Vauclair glares silently through the glass. Not infallible, but mistakes. You will create terminal trapped in the containment room. I've read some inter-office communications. Seen a number of deaths here over the years, haven't they? We have suffered losses, yes, but they're tragic, but the people accepted that there will be risks. They have made their own choices and won't take blame for that. No, of course you will. Admitting fault might undermine the hero's myth that you've built around yourself. Glaz, there's some point to try and make, or are you trying to anger me? Mostly I was hoping to piss you off yet. But it's screwed up, people die because of it. Go reach what happened to the global scale. Well, work, I'm telling you. Yeah, sure, so I don't find your reassurance convincing. Bet you told your research the lab will be safe too, look how that turned out. Muscles cut his mouth tight. Why am I even talking to you? You're trapped in here. I've still got work to do. Orders are not here for you soon enough. Looks irritated. You don't succeed in this. Eliminating dragons create a dangerous power vacuum. A pointless argument. Any power vacuum created with dragon kinds of limitation will be filled by meta-humanity. Any backlash will right over time itself. I'm playing the long game, Shadowrun, one that has played over thousands of years. When you think on that scale, everything seems possible. Humanity will endure and the dragons will perish. If Irby was right now, listen to this conversation. He'd tell you to stop this. Deny if you want, but you know that it's true. How dare you presume to speak for my brother? To hell with letting you live. You're going in front of me. If I will return and see to it myself. You're what, Doctor? From months of Vauclair stares at Elmo and finally he lies to the ground. I'm not. If Emma were here, oh god. If Emma were here, he would not support this. He would point out the risk and the unknowns, the sacrifices, but he always has, before he would try to stop me. You still have a chance to give away. You must stop this before more people get killed. For over 40 years, I ignored the rest of the world. I ignored the media and the military, the board of directors, the Dell, and my little brother. No, especially my little brother. I would listen to him because I knew it was right. I knew what had to be done, they were all blind to. It was Herbie's big brother. I was a great celebrated dragon slayer. I knew better. You see this lab, the complex you're standing in, the plan it was built to serve. I sacrificed everything to this. My job, my health, my family. I was prepared to sacrifice Berlin to feed the people the same fires I spent my years trying to extinguish. All the while, everyone was trying to tell me that I wasn't right. I refused to listen. My refusal killed him, my little brother, the person I love most in the world. If I had heard him, none of this would have happened. I'll be damned, Chief. You're out talking the crazy man. And my heavy sigh recovers. Looks like a different man. Title 4 defeated. Back here, the panacea isn't ready. I was ready to turn a blind to the floor's deploy anyway, but my eyes are open now. I don't like what I see. Gotta change what's been done. I can't bring him back. But I can put a stop to all this. I can finally listen to what he was always trying to tell me I would never hear. So I shall. It was a hard decision, Montclair, but it's the right one. More than 4 decades of planning, all undone in the span of a single conversation. My brother's words delivered through the mouth of a criminal. I finally listened to me. 42 years too late. What's this approaching? Damn, you're heavily armed. Ordrun, there's been a change of plans. No time for that dark waking up the dragon's physical form right now. Everything is ready for procedure to begin. You should see to it. There will be no procedure. Oh, pauses. You're gonna have to repeat that. My plan is flawed. Fatally so. The dragon will not fly tonight. I'm blinking. It must come as a shock to you. I'm sorry about that. Your belief in your cause second only to my own. Oh dear. That's the way you feel. It's been an honor, Doctor. Sounds weak. The honor's been mine, and he's gonna kill him. Yep. Knew it. Scardock through the glass. Beauclair's body cools his feet. Eyes brim with his hate. You shouldn't have made me do that, asshole. The doc was like family to me. I didn't make you do anything. Oh, cry you a river. You killed poor Ansel. You'll join him soon enough, don't you worry. But first things first, I have a dragon to release. Doctor's plan Panacea. It won't work. You do it at the end. It will. Dragons will die. I've seen what Panacea can do. The doc showed me tissue samples. It melted them. Dragons will die, yes. There's no telling what else might happen. Unleashing this shit could deadly consequences for all of us. And? Oh, you son of a bitch! Look who's talking. For all his faults, Beauclair was a hero, and now he's dead. It's your fault. What's all this about for you, Audrun? What the hell is in you? On releasing the dragon, Spain Beauclair's pan fetish into the world. The thought is sick, Wolfie Bane. Anyone with half a brain can see it. I'm going to use the doc's wonder bug to poison it back to health. It might get better, or it might die. Either will be better than languishing like this. Oh, he's that kind. It's like the doctor. There was some brain in there that was a good man. This guy's a fucking psychopath. So you want to change the world, but you don't care what it changes into. I get it. You've had a rough life. You decide to take it out on everyone else. Yeah, it's fine. Makes it all about me if you want. Do what makes you happy. You're wrong, of course. Believe you like. You still can. Speaking of which, did the doc tell you that you're staying in an animal research lab? It's overflowing with test subjects. They don't play well with others. Nasty, dangerous things. Well past their feeding time. Punches a button in the corner room, hit hissing sound, pneumatic slide open. And now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dragon to wake up. If you're still alive when I get back, I'll put a bullet in you. If you're lucky, I might even put it back in your head. Put it in your head, quick and clean. Like your pal Ansel. You probably shouldn't count on that, though. I got 2 karma for that. What the fuck is that? Fire Drake! Oh, it's a baby dragon. Let's see how much health this thing's got. No, not that much. We can take it. Heavily armoured though, so let's put some armor-piercing bullets in it. Yeah, that's why the animal research part. Whoa. Holy fuck. So that grenade launcher just seems to like hurt the enemies. Oh, it's self-destruct. Good to know. Oh. there's the last one. These things are big and nasty. Let's go cut this one down a size. Blocked. I see two ways of dealing with this. Here's Andrew's stash. Hey there, little lady. Cool woman paws at the glass as you approach. Haunted yellow eyes cracking at every mood. When you activate intercom, green light activates inside containment cells. You finish the point starting. You okay in there? Small voice whispers through the lips as barely moves. Sounds hoarse and awkward like a rusty lock. Help, please help. How do I get out of this room, Firewing? I know a way to free yourself. Then you help me. Deal? Deal if you agree to free me. Let's think this through, Wolfie, baby. Be careful. Okay, deal. I'll help you. Yeah, don't worry. I think that at this point the dragon is either really pissed, but more pissed than the others. Like with Apex. It worked with Apex. I will help you. Grant you release. You will repay me in kind. Yes, you can escape from this room. The panel of the floor there is. You can drop down. Fire away to the guts of this place. Then my body's machine. Break it, break it, break it. Got it. I'll break the machine. Yeah, I'm actually okay with helping out this giant horrifying dragon. She actually seems more trustworthy than a lot of the people. Okay, so there's a machine and I've got to shatter it, basically. Squeeze through the narrow gap between the floor panels and climb through the large space beneath the lab complex. Darkness surrounds you, the air smells mouldy and stale. You isolate just to the light, you make out dim planes of cobweb-covered walls scattered with construction equipment. Along the door of disrepair, this place appears to have been abandoned long ago. Meanwhile, somewhere else beneath the Harfield Manor, poor Amsel's killer prepared to wake the dragon and unleash it from an unsuspecting building. Comparable to the lab above, this room is almost impossibly quiet. A small light of light filters from the narrow passage above you. There appears to be light fixtures mounted on the walls with no sign of the light switch. Where the hell are we? Chief, looks abandoned. Some sort of abandoned facility beneath the estate. It looks and feels military to me. Some sort of old missile base, maybe? It might explain why late Dr. Von Clare chose this place of operation. Could be easy to find a secret underground lab big enough to house a dragon. Get back to the lab complex, find order from the worm before it's too late. Great, get closer to the maniac with a fire-breathing dragon. Good plan. We've got no choice, we've got to stop Ordon from releasing that dragon. Everyone in Kuzbazar is dead. Leave it low. Main generator. Color's dark. Okay. Old papers. Oh, a scorpion. Stick of glory. We win. Take diesel fuel. Main generator was diesel powered. Add the diesel. They'll generate jokes to life. Now try to start. Yep. Take a closer look at the papers. Look, Jorg, don't care what we've heard down here. Just because I heard something and a few people have got sick from some weird disease don't mean that there are monsters wandering around. We've got to finish out blasting. Won't get paid. No amount of weirdness is going to change that. Oh, tell me the glowing rock you saw when you get back. Who knows? Might be worth something. Is there uranium down here or something? Open the door. Inspect. Good sized crack in the floor with a small amount of light showing through. Look, there's a crack in the floor. As was so young. Heard the runners escaped. Sure they're going to come this way? Have no choice, they'll route the access through. So, think we could stop them? With 2 old strike teams already set in ambush, I don't see the chance they have. Well, you're the one who's gonna have to explain to Order if they get past us. That's why we're not gonna screw it up. Okay, got it? As soon as those doors open, we shoot. Got it? Yeah, I got it. Look away. Step back from the crack. PDA. I say appears to me with someone named Jerry. Can't believe them sent my squad down here to search for those escaped fire drakes. No one's seen those tunnels since the awakening. Oh dear. Who knows what hell else is down here? Hope the Scorp sightings are just nerves. If a drake and a Scorp see each other, they'll tear each other to pieces. Must be natural enemies or something. They seem to hate each other even more than they hate us. Don't want to have to report back to Order with nothing but drake pieces to show up. Level 3 access only appears to be functional. Okay. Sign. Active blasting area. Oh, there's the fire drake. I think the fire drake won. Wait a bit, there's also the scorpion things down here somewhere. Ow! Let's take a look at everybody's hit points, because that fucking hurt. Ow, ow. You need healing. I'll use one of mine on you. And for these. Oh, sweet. Inspect the crack of the floor. Look through the crack of the floor. Shape form of stone glow can't make anything out. Keep. In case there's a fire drake in there. Or 2 fire drakes, I see you. Well, that makes me think is see explosives within. What's below this? Look at the crack in the floor. Shapes of the short blade can make anything out. Clear voice, speaks authority. Alright everyone, stay sharp. The intruders have escaped. Team 1 is searching the main door and we can watch here. Doors open, don't think, just shoot. A section of explosives. Told you! Good night. Slice this one to pieces. Easy. Look through the crack in the floor. Another couple of fire drakes. I was asleep. Inspect. Look through the crack of the floor. You can make out shapes in the shadows below. I can't. How can't you see anything down there? No, a couple of scorpions. That looks interesting. Open fire! Let's deal with this one. Ow! Motherfucker! Mysterious rock. Members of your team. Leave it alone. Do you know anything about magic? Robot! You also do. in fact a rock. More scorpions. So it must be like just. I think there is actually a scorpion, like shaman thing. Like it's the astral mentors, whatever the fuck they're called. They're spirit beasts, basically. And I think there might be a scorpion one. Although that might come under the bugs, which are the evil ones. Yeah, someone with nothing there, isn't it? No, it wasn't anything over there. Jump. Apex, Wolfie Bane. Apex, you complete your reboot process, I've seen. Yes, I have broken the last of my chains. I am free. Did you hear that? You did a bang up job. There's secure up there, by the way. Killing those members at first act as a free entity. It felt wonderful. I have an important task for you, Wolfie Bane. You will make the time to accomplish it. What's in it for me? Your compensation will come in the form of your own salvation. Or take over the Firewind project, removing necessary collateral damage. Fit Montclair's panacea will start. I will finish. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why? Because Montclair is correct. Dragons are a threat and cannot be ignored. Principles of the flux state prohibit the accumulation of power. Draconic life based on the accumulation of power. Therefore, draconic life must be regulated. So we're clear, you're planning on perfecting Vauclair's weapon. What does this mean exactly? It means I will eliminate the need for collateral damage. Vauclair's panacea is crude and unpredictable. It will refine it to tool precision, a safeguard against any draconic threats to the flux. The hell with this, I will help you. You will do this, Wolfie Bane. My mind is set on it. To refuse to resist me, you'll taste my displeasure. For now, go now, Wolfie Bane. Reach the nerve center for the firing project. Remove the safeguards and keep me out. I will take care of it. No, I'm going to just smash it. Oh, shit. I now know what her displeasure is. Fuck, I shouldn't have brought the robot. Fucking hell. flip the bit. Sorry, but I'm rather fond of Dragon's Apex. God damn it. Oh, fair enough. Open fire. Blocked. Jump. Freaking Matrix initiative. Motherfucker. Russian military grenade. More grenades. That's a very high damage grenade. Yeah, we get it, you're in the Matrix, fuck off. Is anyone missing any health? 3, 1, I'll be fine. More bugs. Great! That's all we ever wanted. Are those gas canisters? No, damn it. Ow. Take a close look at the canister. Very powerful nerve gas. Pick up the canister. Gas. Why not? Could be useful. Fuck off, Matrix bastards! Oh yes, I'll just place a grenade with it. Medic kits more important than grenades. Yep, there's just fire drakes in there. Boom shakalaka. Oh, we didn't kill him. Close out, Glory. We didn't manage to kill anyone, which is depressing. Never mind, we did. Just bled to death. You deserve this at this point. Keep shooting! Open fire! Trying to knock out Glory. That's just me. Good night. Oh. Good kill. Fascinating. Reload. You gonna throw another grenade just for parting shots? No, good. 31. Overkill! Yeah, we get it. Oh, I'll be in the security box. Oh well. I don't really care, I'll be fine. Medical station. Okay, everyone, time to heal up. Everybody's injuries are fully healed. Immune. Confirm. Tier 3. Pass out the medkits. I get the strange feeling that this is going to be tough. And this is the final boss, because what happens if you find a healing room? It's always the final boss. Dragonfall. You exit the clean room, find yourself at the threshold of a vast underground chamber, the abandoned facility you've just fought through purgatory. When you stand the gateway to hell, heat emanating from the head hits you like a hammer. The smell of sulfur and ozone, enough to make you look. Your lunch want to find somewhere to hide. Above the noise created by the whir of turbines, you can hear a deep rumble, something feral waking up, something very, very big. Check your weapons, step into the vast chamber. How the fuck are you still alive? And what do you think you're doing down here? Don't mind me, just passing through. You're about to commit atrocity. You think I'm gonna scurry off and let you do it? No, seriously, how did you... Well, I get it. You made a deal, did you? You made a deal with her. That bitch in the jar upstairs helped you, and in return you're gonna help her climb back in her meat body again, am I right? And what did she promise you? Gold, jewels, eternal life? She offered all this stuff to me too for a decade. And you think I care? You should have taken her up on it. Doesn't matter what that. With that monster's help, I'm going to change the world. At the very least, the dragons will die. At the most, who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. Is it? Oh, yeah, it is. You're not Swordrun. You belong in a padded cell. Ominous numbers fill the chamber. Slowly, the firing body begins to shift. You begin to sound like 100 big nails digging across blackboards. Dragon scales scraping across the floor. Hear that? That's the sound of change. Beautiful, isn't it? Ear-splitting roar, the dragon's great bulk begins to rise. Waves of hot, fetid breath wash over you as he struggles against their chains. She's awake this time. Oh god. Well, my job is kill these guys. Minigun. It's all yours, Glory. Please don't breathe fire, please don't breathe fire, please don't breathe fire. I've got the theme song playing now. Fuck you, asshole. Fusion sequence is locked. Disengage subject. You wanna fight me? You wanna go hand to hand with me? Bring it on, little bitch! Event A. Shoot it. Hi there. Oh, you wanna play, do you? Let's play, Odin. Your claws versus my axe. Shredded by armor there. Shoot it! Kill that fucking thing! You got Odin. Okay, I'm assuming that is just the, kill him. Shoot them all. We win. Idiots. 40 years. But the Oxford's roared slick with scar tissue. His contorted Gris's pay has been kind of wound before. He doesn't have long. Idiots. 40 years. 40 years if I had a chance to make a difference and you blew it. What was the point of all this, Orden? What was it? Killed. You looking for a secret motivation, like maybe I was burned by a dragon as a kid, you know, was then all dead? No. Gonna have to disappoint you. Beauclair was right. The worms taken over the world, they're just the latest. Latest in a long line to fuck us over. Corporations, politicians, dragons, all a big joke, with the rest of us the punchline. The whole world has gone to shit. We're on a runway train to hell, and someone has to make it jump the tracks. I was gonna. He tries to speak, the only thing that pours from his mouth is blood, wet whisper devoid of meaning. This is that final barking cough, fine red mist sprays the floor and nostrils. His eyes go wide, he struggles for breath, he doesn't come. He's dead. Good! Fuck you! Before we do that. Automatic containment has been lowered. Unlock the chamber's exit door. Hit yes. Hang on. What? That leaf fire thing put the dragon and the woman to burn to death. Really what you want? Let me reconsider. Hit the key. Walk away. Good call, actually. Containment console. Woman says, why did you approach? Press one hand on the wall, glass prison, close the eyes, multiple word, please. Activate the intercom. Activates inside the containment cell, the woman flinches up startled. The other stand appears on her face, she begins to speak. Her eyes flashing the dragon's body, then back to you and again. Close now, so close. Troll has done what has been done. Longest flight nears its end. She was so close, so very close now. She's up suddenly, eyes taking the devices around invading the dragon's body. She was vicious like the liquid rain to it, one because flush from status. Recognition and horror exploded into her face and screams along more for well. Well, Claire, no, no, defiled. I am defiled! Face contours mask of fury, her mouth opens wide, wider than it should be possible. Her neck cranes forward and her head swings from side to side, hiss of rage. Slathers spittle glass between you, she speaks. Despite that piss ant, vermin, pig dog, he dares touch my sacred knee. I shall rend him, flay him, burn, ash, nothing left but ash. I sober. It'll be slow, Montclair. I'll make it slow. Montclair is dead, firing. Comes to breathe this ragged air, releases slowly, speaks again, voices flat. Release me now, troll, make me whole again, whole. We need to answer some questions first. You dare, no. You dare, no, ask your question, so it makes, it's like, okay, I'm calm. Why did you do it? Why did you kill me? I'm actually curious. Got one cut, covers her mouth, her hand, look of horror in her eyes. You did do it, right? You burned thousands of people to death? She glares at you over her head, nods her head, yes. Burned, burned, and burned, and burned, and burned, yes. Also cold, woke up with the cold, the grey. Where is the green, troll? Where is the green? What is the green? The mother... Oh. I think she woke up and her mother was dead in front of her. How do I know you won't hurt anyone else? Swear it. Firewing will swear it. Fire them? Swear it. Swear, yes, swear. No hurt, no man, no beast, no tree, no crop, no building. Firewing will fly, long sleep until next age of world, for forever task, the shelter, the shield, the shepherd. The shelter, the shield, the shepherd. Sacred is sacred, deed must be done, shelter, the shield, the shepherd. Now may it go, end me, but release me, release. You know what she's talking about? Not a bit. I think I hit a nerve. I think so. That's all I need to know. Then I am free, yes? Release Firewings, ask for reform. After all that you've suffered, you deserve your freedom. Goldman drops to her knees, a fair reflects his series of emotions. Surprise, relief, anticipation, finally peace. Light exits the body from the door, fire itself, body live life. Long moment, nothing happens. Then without warning, the entire chamber fills with blinding lights, and nothing goes eerily quiet. Yet somewhere, at the edge of your hearing, you think you recognise a faint whisper of voices, sound sad and far away. Just think you discern the voices, a massive crash. The time chamber starts to shake, disoriented, you stagger several moments, still blind, trying to recover. Steady yourself and return to the time to see fate, form of a dragon, the spirit of distance Firewing is gone. We just released a great dragon, an insane great dragon. Yep, Gloria's right. She was a legendary great dragon, she clicked off a rock, so we set her loose like a caged bird. That's one badass play, Chief! 10 points for style, no doubt about it. You stepped in the van, climbed into the tunnel leading back to the safe house. Just hours ago, you saved Berlin from fire and ash. The world would be sacrificed to Dr. Ada Montclair. Feels strange now, returning in secret and silence. From residents of the Bazaar know their business and aware almost happened here tonight. Finally over, your team, the case, is safe once more. So I have basically, like, potentially ended the world by releasing 2 ungodly powerful things. I think I pissed off Apex though. Team wave, you walk in, the faces are haggard, their shoulders slumped. Was there a point to all this, Wolfie Bay? We lost Paul, we lost Monica, the Bazaar, so many people dead. It was just supposed to be a simple job, remember? A milk run. Get into the States, that's some day and get home in time for Worm Talk on trip. Yeah, wasn't a milk run. I get the Wolfie Bane, I do. But that's not who I am. I'm a soldier. I take orders, I execute them. This whole thing about dragons taking over the world, the thought of them slowly hoarding everything is too big to think about. We're street level. We run the shadows, that's it. Worry about these sort of issues beyond our pay grade. That's what they want. That's what they need. The corps, the dragons, politicians, everyone. They want us to think that we can't make a difference. We put effort, a lot of effort into making us feel small and insignificant. But we're not. We had the power in our hands today. We had a choice and we made it. And because of that, the world is different. For good or ill. That's right, for good or ill. We can't see the future. I don't think that anyone can. The world is different now, and the ones who changed it. So, you know, did we win? I'll tell you what we did. We avenged Monica and Paul. That's what we set out to do, and we did it. You watch your team take this in. Iger nodded her agreement. Gloria staring ahead, lost in thought. Derek's frowning, eye on the floor, Blitz filling the deck. Iger breaks the silence. So now what? Monica's gone, Paul's gone. We keep running together, or is this the end of the road? I'm out. Business gate though. Personal I can. Don't know when I'll be back. We'll be here, Glory. There's always a spot for you on my team. Understood. See you around. We'll miss you, love. Be safe. Well, I'm in. Gil Cannibal. old for a Shadowrunner, but I'd rather die in the shadows than live. I don't know. I thought I had something going there. Whatever, the point is I'm in. That was beautiful, man. So, Bay, gotta stick around the Christmas Bazaar, keep running the shadows with me. You've done a hell of a job, and you have to follow your lead. Me picking up where Monica left off, keep the Christmas Bazaar safe, I'm into it. Makes sense to me. What about you, Blitz? What about me? I mean, sure, whatever, I've got nowhere else to go, no one gives a shit about me. Why not hang out with insane dragon ass, all toting enormous machine guns, devil dogs that hump my leg when no one's looking? Could be fun, right? Count me in, I guess. Before I forget, Turkish coffee guy sent me the street rats over before you got here. Said he wants to talk to you about something. Thanks, gonna see what's going on at Christmas Bazaar? I'll coffee shop on my way. Yeah, I think that's because I didn't finish the mission with her. Besides, man. Headed somewhere? No, that's right, job to do. Alright, let's discuss. I can give you a hand with a mystery job if you want. Thanks, but no, I have to do well. It's a long story, I don't have to explain now. You sure I'm willing to go with you? Hell, I want to go with you. Yes, I'm sure. Maybe you could approach me about these earlier, things would have been different. This is my fight, my responsibility. I'm afraid, which basically wrong. Not afraid, that's good. Doesn't mean you couldn't use the help. Fair point. But I'm still gonna collect. Don't worry about Bane. I can do this. Once I've finished, I'll come back. Alright, good. Oh, good hunting. Thanks. Yeah, there was a mission, I guess. This is the last chat with everyone, I'm pretty sure, so. Yeah. You've done fine, but it's my job to lead, so I did it. That's the right attitude. Anyway, I'll be looking forward to the next run. Just do me a favour, make sure the client is properly vetted, and for the love of God, verify the job has nothing to do with dragons. Done and done. Good man, clips head and salute. Until next time. Hey! Iger likes me. Oh boss, we're up against the dragon and lived. Guess that's the win in my book. Could have put it better myself. Any big plans living up the horizon? New client thinking of going after baby? Yeah, what about that tomorrow? Tonight we celebrate. Take this swing from his class. You're right, boss. Of course you're right. Oh, Wolfie, babe. Remember I said earlier, if we put on wherever the team goes, I'll follow. Wouldn't have it any other way. You're an absolute badass, Derek, and I'm sad I couldn't bring you on that mission. Hey, Chief, the whole thing, wasn't it? Hey, well, it's glad to hear you'll be staying with the team. Why is that grim much else whole meal things? Chief sort of took the wind out of his sails. Hey, it won't be so very long, I'm sure. Maybe we can just use some people and make a pretty good wingman. Maybe, Chief, but not right now. For the time being, I think I need some me time. Sure, and Blitz, you've done a great job all around. Thanks, Chief, you too. Pretty sure this is the end of the game. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's probably the end of the thing. Here he is, absent, the clear-sighted one. Be certain, troll the herald of much praise. To be certain, the herald of much praise, I was your own half-dream. The release of the great worm with the ramifications, to be sure, the days full of portent. How do you know about the dragon? A friend. Release of a great worm is an interesting magnitude of beings. Up to half-dreams among the circle. Things are different now. Different how? Before the cycles end, the firewing worm will speak again with the voice of the maiden. The dancer will spin, seal will melt, the calm lake will burn again. This is the prophecy. Make it sound like a bad thing. You know, just half-dreams going. We must be going in soon. Going? Where are you going? Machu Picchu in South America. I have business that has become urgent. Will not be urgent till tomorrow, half-dream. You have time to pack your wares. There's more than that, woman. You know it. Goodbye, Wolfie. Meet again, I think. Not for a long, long time. It's unsurprising that he realizes. But I've got a feeling that I'm gonna see him again, probably in the next game. Because he's in the first two. I think that's all, probably. What the fuck? Lucky Strike. Lucky Strike, one of those new Americans filed. Bloomberg Grey, hey! Need something? Don't believe we've met, I'm Wolfie Bay. Yeah, no you are. Holding up chap, after your boss. Cheers a friend. Yeah, well, sorry for your loss and all that. A lot of people talk about it. So, you need something? You're just gonna stand there staring. America. Met her a couple of times, seemed nice enough, mostly knew my reputation. Can't live in the keys without being the queen of the Curse Bazaar. Can't say I was a fan. That was your prerogative, then you didn't really know her. That's true, but I do have eyes. I can see what's been happening in the Curse Bazaar since you got geeked. The whole place falling apart, wasn't it? Why do you think that is? This sounds like you're going to blame it all on her. Ooh, touche. Alright, let's assume there are a bunch of different things going on. Doesn't change the fact that the illustrious Frau Schaefer made herself a leader here, and guess what? The anarchist system aren't supposed to be any leaders. You and your friends follow Monica too? Obeyed her orders without question, right? No, without question, there were debates. Oh, that is generally how a team works, yes. If flash for your friend, here in Berlin, teams don't have leaders. The very idea of team leader runs counter to the spirit of the place. Such a rabid anarchist, your friend seems awfully comfortable being in power. Kind of contradiction in terms of what you think. Fair point. Fair point, I'm going to change my opinion. Wasn't trying to. Remarkable thing living in a free society, or allowed to have different opinions. Don't take it personally, I'm sure you wouldn't like it. Like my friends either. One last thing with Bane, I can't stop you stepping into Phil Schaefer's shoes, you're already doing it, making them the same moves that she did. Word of advice though, don't take too much on yourself, spread the responsibility around. Good of you to care. I don't, but in a place like this, stacking too much power on any one person is dangerous, not just for that person, but for everyone. Last thing we need is for you to eat a bullet and the whole place fall apart again. That's a very good point, actually. You're big. You're actually bigger than me, damn. Wonder if he's a giant. So I found that out in by playing tabletop Shadowrun. Inspect. Zone units done for your top. Or your small grey monument to the base statue figures like grey young smoke pillar screen. Bit console, create this monument, what do you like to know? Statue name. Tribute to Victory, Victory of Anarchy. For a citation of the parody of statue we destroyed some 20 years ago, remember trades it is? Signature logos. Installation history. Isn't obvious? Monument hubris of prison state gets blown to bits, someone takes a bit. Prison anarchy. Body after. Not know where from, okay, I don't know where from I am yet, but it changes that. Okay. Does he have anything to say? Doesn't appear to be. Yep, I think that's all. Let's go to the cafe. We crossed out. Very prosperous as we speak again, Master of Mayhem. A proposal would prove most lucrative, most lucrative. Fortune would surely smile upon our blessed partnership, if we would accept. I am listening, O Master of Hyperbole. With the passing of Haram Soul, may God bestow his mercy upon him, and find yourself without a fixer. Wish to offer services with this regard, you will find Alto and Buzzkill the most connected and business side partner. Sounds like a match made in heaven. Already found a potential client, oh blessed one, most prosperous one with deep pockets. He is eager to meet you. Already, take the U-Bahn to Brackenberg Tor. We'll find you there. Brackenberg Tor, got it. Finish up here, I'll go meet him. The PA income sender, answer it. Oh, it's Apex. Oh, Ace, you made a terrible, terrible mistake. Alright, Ace, what can I do to make it right? Nothing, Ace. Nothing at all. His muscle contort and stretch him out to a sort of Richter's grin. See you soon. Oh, got some PDA's going black. Oh dear. I knew there'd be something. Sorry, Apex. I'm gonna get assassinated. Train car is empty man, but kill it tailored Italian suit noticing watching for several minutes. The train rumbles around to finally speak strange words, slowly deep melodious tone, easy to hear despite the noise of the train. Accentuate each word, relishing each vowel, each consonant tasting of those delicacy. Oh fuck. I know who that is. I know who that is. Do I know you, friend? No, but you're about to. Hans Brackenhouse. Oh shit. Hans Brackenhouse. Code name Laufear. Hans Brackenhouse, represent an interested party, someone who wishes to know about your encounter with Dr. Von Clare. And how do you know about that? My employer also wishes to hear about Lady Firewing, a fascinating creature, so unlike her brothers and sisters. Relief she is now free, dragons are not meant for captivity, Lady Firewing least of all. She was special in the world, I'm sure you would agree. Dragons are no different from anyone else. There are those who take and those who get taken. Dragons is never taken. Just another taker. Interesting. Dragons take, that's undeniable. They cannot consider just another taker, as you put it. They are the ultimate takers. The reason for their existence. A great dragon, very old, very powerful, very, very cunning. A cunning unknowable to you. You look like a moth, barely perceived sentience. You glance that way amused. It flutters towards the bright light. It may attempt to what? To enter, to draw strength, to burn. Doesn't know an epic struggle is barely 100th of your lifespan. Some total of your existence is nothing against the vast scale of your struggles, your hopes, your dreams. Could not fathom thousands of years. Form off. Means forward. Forward. You will live and die to the beats of a dragon's heart, my friend. What hope you have understand them. Understand what I did yesterday? She was different from other dragons, wasn't she? Indeed she was. Indeed she was. I'm pleased you see it. Lady Firewing was a nurturer, a caregiver, rare among her kind. Where her brother and sister saw the world as a prize to be won, she saw it as a garden to be tended. Can you imagine? For world upon world, the great dragon Firewing brought wisdom and succour to countless souls. She was loved for it, exalted a goddess. When she woke from her long slumber 2012, she saw that world had become what met humanity done to the garden she attended great ages. She struck with the rage, regret, frustration, anguish of a mother whose children had played with fire and burned their house down, killing themselves in the blaze. She leaves fire and death with tears. Yeah, she was just really sad. That makes sense. Now she's free again, insane, the perfect addition to the sixth world. You seem to know all about dragons, fans. I think your employer was. I'm sure of it. But you may consider this conversation an employment interview, a very influential client, one who pays extraordinarily well. Now listen. Where his hand, his knees falls on his lap. I'll tell you all of this, that you have context perspective before I ask you the next question, Shadowrunner. If Dr. Von Clare's weapon had not required dragon fire, if it had been capable of destroying every dragon on Earth without touching and hair on Metro humanity's head, would you have used it? No, wiping out an entire species is wrong. Monochromatic thinking, but I appreciate a career criminal's attempt at morality. Of course you feel wiping out species is wrong. The feeling is subtle, but ingrained defense mechanism that should be cherished. One day it may be meta-humanity poised for extermination. Well, to business hand. My employer wishes to secure your team's services. Serious operations will likely require a remainder of 2054. Depends. Who's this mysterious employer of yours? Is no mystery. You'll be working with the great dragon Wolfie. Perhaps you've heard him. Fuck yeah, it's him. You are Wolfie. This is not a random bod. What do you make you think I'm gonna make a deal with the dragon? Because you've already been working for him for some time, Minehart. Do you think Greenwind has found that half a man on his own? Well, that puts a new spin on things, doesn't it? I actually think that he's not wrong. I think that he wanted it free. I definitely think that. I should track his description. Rather begin slow. Well, what do you know? Looks like this is my stop too. Train comes to a halt, he opens up and Bracken stands, brushes his Italian suit, and exits without another word. You turn to follow, your eye catches about a time of worm talk above the subway car. Bracken glances back from light car, friction yellow in his gaze. You step in the subway car, following the stairs, decided to burn out into the shadows. No chance in hell. Was that not Wolfie personally? Just falls by the countryside. Berlin entered into combat with known, although several rival factions suspected. Cordoned off and dive called for forces. News eclipse of Sada Krupp announced an acquisition of air and space, the last remaining arm of the European space program. Flux State Anarchist rule remains 2055 in joint corporate forces acting on the support of the German government invade the city and the Great Dragon Laufer. Oh. Actions. After weeks of fighting, surviving anarchists are forced to retreat eastern part of the city. A truce signed in 2060. Berlin has been divided in a war. Great Dragon Delpzine was elected president of the United Canadian American States in 2057. He's promptly assassinated and leaves an integral part of the Watergate Hotel in a human form. Inauguration party. Popular opinion is that another Great Dragon is responsible, as only a dragon can kill a dragon. For those in the shadows, hint an act of powerful blood magic is the cause. Greater photographs a large winged creature crossing the full moon above Hayes Mountains, circulating in Germany for several years. Conspiracy theories make evidence the new Great Dragon has emerged. No further sightings are reported. Interest wanes. Dr. Native Von Clares has been lost to the shadows. That was fucking good. That was a fantastic game. I think we did okay. I really should have done more stuff with Glory, I think. So I could have gotten that mission. But I'm perfectly happy being like a highly paid Shadowrun for Sada Krupp. Wolfie is probably the most dangerous creature on the planet because he is the richest creature on the planet, even for a great dragon. He's a big fucker as well. But yeah, that was Shadowrun Dragonfall, and that was my playthrough. Plenty more ways you can play this, and tons more endings as you saw. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed playing this game. It was a lot of fun. I'll be on next time. Next Monday, we'll be starting up Hong Kong, the last of the Shadowrun games that I have at least. I don't know how many more there are. I believe there's only these are the 3 big ones though. So I've just finished that. We are at the 2/3 point officially now of my Shadowruns, and then let's see how we will do. That was a ton of fun. I'll be back on tomorrow with something, I'm sure. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have a fantastic evening, every single one of you. Keep playing video games, keep being awesome, and keep running the shadows. And never take after my advice. Never make deals with a dragon. If you're in the Shadowrun universe, it's a really bad idea. But I just kind of went, fuck it. Have fun, have a fantastic evening, and keep playing video games. See ya!